what role do you play in The Adventures of Tintin?
I play Saccharin, who is a sweetener. He's the bad guy, basically. He and Tintin are after the same prize, and he's got a gang of thugs, and he's getting hassled and stopped by Tintin. Tintin's sort of onto him, so I go up against him.
I have this image, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that it's just a bunch of people in these mocap, like suits, and they're running around like it's Crazy Town. And I'm just wondering, like, is that
pretty much it? Yeah.
And so, how do you get over that initial, like, hello everyone in web?
Well, everybody's wearing the same clothes, so it's actually a lot of fun once you sort of get over the initial sort of I suppose embarrassment of wearing a leotard and having dots all over your face. It's kind of freeing. I mean, these are you're trying to create a character that doesn't really exist. You've got a rough idea of what the character. I mean, with Tintin, you've got a very good idea because you've got all the source material, so you sort of know sort of where you're going. But it gives you. I don't know, just a chance to have fun. You can be bigger and sort of more expressive, and you're trying, obviously, because of the filming technique, you're trying to sort of distill as much character into the part as possible, so that the animators have got something to work with.
To watch the breakdown of how does who. In terms of Steven directing you, and it was Peter on set. Like, how did that kind of work?
He wasn't on set, so to speak. Really, he was in New Zealand and was on a live link. He wasn't there all the time because sometimes he had other things to do. But we'd have Steven directing on the set, and then this sort of disembodied voice, the mighty Ming, sort of floating on a camera. Sort of who'd come across, be sort of like, "What do you think of that, Peter?" And then he'd sort of, because he was watching it live as we were doing it.
You have had a crazy year in the sense that you've got three. Has it been three this year? That you've 4 films coming out.
I don't know. Ask my
You've got
publicist.
insane. I mean, but is that kind of? I don't know. Has it been interesting to kind of go on this path of just promo of like
It's been fine. I had some time off, so it's just back to work. What do you do?
And anything about the dragon tattoo that you can kind of, because fans are rabid,
So am I. I've seen it, and I'm incredibly excited by it. It's he's done a wonderful job. I read the books. I haven't seen the film. It's not for no other reason than I'm doing a film version of it. But and it's incredibly close to the books. I think the tone and the feeling, and we've got just a wonderful cast. Rooney's amazing. So I'm just as excited.
I was going through your IMDb, and I realized that I was a fan of yours way in the even Love Is
400 years ago.
Way back in the day, and there was you did this really beautiful collective of like smaller independent films that can you, as you are now, can you ever go back to that period where, because it felt like every other year you were no, you wouldn't. But you're in these huge films now, and so
yes.
Is there room for you to kind of go and do a small film where the budget's
I've not been avoiding it. I just have had a sort of run of movies and sort of jobs that just were too difficult to turn down. So I'm always looking for smaller movies to do, and want to. It hasn't been a kind of a sort of master plan. It's just been the job's been available, so I've taken them.
No, it's exciting to see what you're doing next. So thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Really nice talking to you.
And you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.